Man, sorry, bud. Just one more bite. Hopefully we can find something better next week. One last bite. Where did you get all that?
I ordered it online.
The internet's been gone for a few years. How did you get this online? Can we share?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh, this is awesome, bud. Man, look at this stuff. Nutrient Survival. Wow, good to 2046. Still got a few years left on it. This is awesome. Homestyle Scramble, Apple Cinnamon Oatmeal, Southwestern Medley. This is great. You had Dunkin' Donuts this whole time. Tracy's Backsies? Yes! Oh, this is a steal. I love Boston cream! Wait. What is this? Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So I have a special guest here, the wife, Ashley.
Hi.
She has volunteered to sacrifice her time and probably her lunch trying these interesting treats on the table here. So we actually reached out to Nutrient Survival, all right? So these guys I've had on my radar for a while. They claim to be more of a healthier option in terms of long-term food storage. Now, traditionally, we have these mountain houses here that we've done backpacking, we've been camping, you know, I spent 14 days out in New Mexico backpacking. We lived off this stuff. Now, this is great. They last forever. This one's good to 2050. This stuff right here is good for 25 years as well, out to, I think it was like 2047, 2046, something like that. So 2046, so plenty of time in nice, cool, dry storage. But they also have these really cool, handy packs here, which are even lighter, and they're single serve. For example, oatmeal and Homestyle Scramble. All this is just add water, and you also have these quick meal bars here. So why don't we try these out and see what they taste like? What do you think?
Yum.
Yum. Yummy. Well, it has all these vitamins, and actually if you look at the caloric intake and everything else, so take a look at this. You got one serving is 280 calories on the Nutrient Survival, one serving is 230 calories, but you scroll through, they have less sodium, they have less cholesterol in here for the Nutrient Survival, and they're loaded with a bunch of vitamins. So from just looking at it on the standpoint of the actual nutritional facts, they look pretty good. I mean, this stuff's been around forever, the Mountain House stuff. So Nutrient Survival. So let's give it a try here. Why don't we do the quick grab and go bar first, because we haven't even opened this yet. Colton helped us out with some oatmeal not too long ago. We had a fun time there, playing in the woods there with him with that. But this right here is their peanut butter bar meal. So it's a whole meal inside of a bar. And it's the Hearty Rolled Oats Organic Brown Rice Crisps, like a Rice Krispie treat. Milled flaxseed and roasted peanuts. And then we got Special Ops grade of the U.S. Armed Forces. 40 essential nutrients, ready to eat, gluten-free. And once again, I don't see a date on here. I'm assuming these are also 25-year shelf life here. I don't know, I'll open it up and we can look. Oh, it looks like a Rice Krispie treat. You see a date on there anywhere? Oh, I think it's on the bottom. May something. '23? I don't know. Oh, the bar is less long as it probably is. I mean, it's not. This might not be long-term storage then, huh?
Doesn't look like it.
Interesting. Well, we'll look at another one. So here we go. So this is a full meal, I guess, in a bar. So it's a single serving. So let's give it a
Cheers.
doink. Okay. It's like a dry Rice Krispie treat. But as I told Colton, who did not want to try this stuff, by the way, after the oatmeal, he was like, I'm done. I gotta watch my cartoons, my soaps. I'm just gonna fill you up. Probably has a lot of fiber, right? What do you think? 290 calories.
You know, this would be really good when you're backpacking and you're really, really hungry. And
or nuclear apocalypse, zombies are here. This is all you got for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But backpacking for sure.
I'm curious to see, this one says May of 2023, so, which makes sense. I mean, they're not as wrapped up as freeze-dried food, right? So they're not like designed for long term. So these bars might be better for like backpacking, but for long term, I'm sure they'll last longer than 2023. Like all this stuff, expiration dates are kind of More like guidelines. You make evaporated milk powder. They also sell that, which is good for 25 years. You could probably make a cup of that. Dip this in here. That could be solid. All right, I'm bored with that already. Now, with the magic of television, let's boil some water real quick. And let's do, what do you think? Oatmeal, or you want to do the scramble next?
Let's do scramble.
Scramble. So we got boiling water. We got some measurement tools here. We have the new Gerber Complete. At least it's relatively new. It's kind of a neat spatula utensil kit. And then we have this generic, super lightweight backpacking style pot system. 2 pots here, one small for serving, one for boiling water or making a big portion. And this is by GSI Outdoors. This is all the stuff we've used in the past for camping. We've gone camping dozens of times. We always have a good time doing that. And this is actually new. I haven't had this utensil kit before, but I saw it the other day and I thought it was kind of cool. So you actually have it all embedded in each other. You go and slide out this little can opener here, can opener, bottle opener by Gerber right there. Then you have little serving utensils, super lightweight, with the forky spork thing. And then what's also cool is you have this little spatula with a rubberized edge on it, and then these actually slide in to make tongs.
No.
So it's pretty cool. That would be good for this kind of setup. And then again, there's pots and pans here because you will need something to cover this to properly cook it. It's just like the Mountain House. You want to boil some water, add it to your meal, and either seal it up like the Mountain House, or in this case, it's in pouches. So you pour it in here, add the water, stir it up, and cover it. So up next, what do we got?
We have the Homestyle Scramble.
Come in 5 packs in these little bags here. These should also be good for 25 years or so, unlike the old thing we just had, that bar that's only good for a year or two. Let's see, this one is, a little less, 2036. Okay, so these are 2036, these little pouches. I mean, once you have to get to really the can level, I think, to really have that long-term storage, so good to note there. So how do we cook this thing? So it looks like it's just add water, right? So directions, real simple, yep. Pour Homestyle Scramble into a bowl. Add half a cup boiling water. You want me to get half a cup in that little Pyrex for me?
Sure.
Stir, cover, and let stand 4 to 5 minutes. Stir again and dig in. All right. Let's see what we got in here. Smells like dried eggs and dried cheese and stuff.
Okay.
Something, I guess, this is 1 serving. What do you think?
Oh.
It's almost like crispy powdered ramen there. We'll get some close-up pictures for you. So half a cup.
Stir.
Give it a stir. Oh, some potatoes in there and stuff.
Oh, you can smell it.
Are you ready to go, right?
Well, it's got to sit for 4 to 5 minutes.
Oh, that's right. Man, actually, it smells really good.
It does.
Yeah, crunch up. There's some seasonings and things in here you want to crunch up. And speaking of seasonings, I mean, just like the Mountain House, sometimes there's not a lot of flavor. So we'll set a time here, but you can actually get these little kits that have a bunch of spices in there to add stuff to it. Add a little bit of flair to your backpacking life. So see you in 4 to 5 minutes. All right, Homestyle Scramble is sharp cheddar, eggs, shredded potatoes, and bell peppers sprinkled with Himalayan pink salt. So you do got a little bit of flavoring in there with the salt. Let's see, it just talks about the ingredients: onion, eggs, green peppers. I mean, the main ingredients to start are all things that you recognize for words, so that's good. Oh, and then you get 2 maize fiber, expeller canola oil, milled flaxseed, garlic, depotassium, whatever. You can read all the stuff online, but there's a bunch of good stuff in here. It looks like a bunch of vitamins as usual, 290 calories per serving. What do you think?
Let's eat.
Oh, wow. A little cup here, let's see. You got your little spork. Dig in, take a bite.
I thought you were about to feed me.
Oh, if you want. That's, come on, a big bite. As we tell Colton, bear bite. Come on, one more big bite.
Don't you?
Okay, that's pretty good.
I like it.
Okay, so that one is comparable to a Mountain House, if not better, because usually Mountain House are real salty. You can really kind of taste that dehydrated saltiness.
This one's good.
Yeah, actually, that's a good lunch.
We might finish this one.
Yeah, we're gonna finish that one. Homestyle scramble. That's a win. Doesn't last as long, but I'm pretty sure you can get them in these cans as well. Everything you pretty much get in these cans. That's the last one I'm gonna try right here. That one's really good. Is what I hear. That's the number one that one talks about. These, I don't know. Is it really a single serving though? There you go.
I mean,
Maybe not in America.
We're splitting a serving right now.
In the land of Golden Corral, it's not a single serving. But it's tasty. Taste the peppers. It's like a powdered cheddar cheese almost.
You're really scraping that bowl.
Hungry.
There's nothing left.
Oh no. Oh no.
You ate it all.
No.
There's really nothing left now.
Alright, rinse this out. And then what's next? Oatmeal?
Let's go for oatmeal.
Alright, we add a little bit more hot water to this. We have hearty apple cinnamon oatmeal, creamy whole grain oats, organic golden quinoa, sweet apples, and a dash of cinnamon. Now, Colton tried this. He liked the first bite, and then he kind of a little bit wavery on the second bite, and then grabbed a stick and pretended to chase something.
Well, it's not mac and cheese.
It's not mac and cheese, or
dino
chicken, or nuggies, or the nugs. Alright, so homestyle scramble, I would say, let's see, out of 5? I'd give that a 5.
Yeah, I think so.
Surprisingly, compared to that Rice Krispie thing. Now, now these bags only last, looks like what, like 15 years? Maybe a little less, right? 12, 13 years, something like that. So these ones, which makes sense, they're not in a sealed container. So just note that. These are about half-life of what these 25-year cans are. But speaking of, we did get a code for you guys. GEAR10, G-E-A-R 10, gets you $10 off your first order. Now these aren't just for like the end times, right? They're great for that, I'm sure. But more importantly, power outages, hurricane season's coming up, blizzards, you name it. I mean, you've seen what's happening around the world with like rushes on grocery stores, supply chain issues. Honestly, like, we're not that big of preppers. Like, we don't have a ton of stuff, but we camp a lot, especially now that the kids are getting a little older. We can camp some more again. We had to take a little bit of a hiatus there as they get a little older, but now we can camp more. This stuff would be great for camping, easy to carry our trash really easily. And then just having this on hand to get a bunch of these cans where if the power goes out, this is 10 servings right here. And it's something where, you know, if you're really hungry, this kind of food is a lot more nutritious than eating leftover Doritos. So what do we got next? So pour oatmeal into bowl, add 1/3 cup of boiling water. Now I will note that the half cup was a little bit too less than we should have put in there. So maybe a little bit more. So a little bit more than 1/3 cup. There's the next one here.
A little more than 1/3 of a cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they do have little cut marks on here. You can just open it up however you want. So we're just gonna pour it in here. Now we have tried this already and it is pretty good for oatmeal, but I'll try it on here for you guys as well once again. There you go. 230 calories, 20 milligrams sodium, 32 grams carbs, 20 milligrams cholesterol, bunch of vitamins. Their big thing is vitamins, if you haven't told. I mean, nutrient survival. Give it a stir. This one's only 2 minutes, right? Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes. Not too much water, you don't want to make a soup, but a little bit more because even oatmeal puffs up quite a bit. All this stuff kind of rehydrates. So set a timer, 2 minutes. So, been a couple of minutes, the oatmeal should be ready. Something to note about nutrient survival is made in the USA in small batches, gluten-free, soy-free, just add water ready in minutes. No artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Kind of a nice, healthy spin on traditional long-term storage food. You want to do the honors? Take a look.
Let's do it.
Now we have had this before. It is pretty tasty. Let's see how it is now that we're not in the woods. Give it a stir. Very porridge-like. I would say it's less chunky oatmeal, more porridgey. You can still see some flecks of apple and cinnamon in there.
And cheers.
Yeah. Doink. It's pretty good though. I noticed last time, this one's a little bit different than the rest. This one you can almost taste like the vitamin powder or like protein powder they added to it. How much protein in here? Yeah, 12 grams of protein. They added something to it. Which, again, you're surviving. Nutrient survival, I don't know what to tell you. Do I like it? Yeah. Would I choose it over traditional oatmeal or
No.
No. But in a dire situation,
I wish there was some more apple.
yeah. Nutrient survival. I need some more apples in here. Maybe a little. The cinnamon's actually pretty good. I was thinking maybe a little more cinnamon, but
Just definitely needs more apple.
hey, you know what? We're finishing it, and we already had a bunch of eggs and scrambles and some weird Rice Krispie thing.
I'll let you finish that.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. The last but not least, what do we got left?
Southwestern medley.
Okay. What's some of the big ingredients in that one? What's in this thing?
It's a great question.
What says underneath here?
Oh, does it?
Oh.
Oh, 3-bean medley with bell peppers, rice, and a kick of paprika and jalapeno.
So without meat in there, what kind of protein are we looking at? What's the protein on the back say? There's no meat.
Gosh, where do we find this?
There.
It just says protein.
Yeah, 12 grams. Okay. So they added protein, whether it's the beans
Probably
or...
from the beans. There's a lot of beans.
Or additional. So we need how much more water? We need actually a lot of water, right? We need 3/4 cup of water, 1 cup. So you'll need a cup, some kind of measuring cup. We don't really have a measuring cup for camping, but really when we're camping, we just kind of,
We
the old guesstimate.
You pour with your heart.
You pour with your heart. What does it feel like to you? How does it look, consistent-wise? All right, so let's rinse this out. Let's get this going, because this has to go for how long?
This goes for 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay, not that bad. All right, let's do it. So Southwestern medley. This one's a little bit different than the rest because it is sealed up with a actual can. All right, so unlike the rest are kind of tear open, this one you need a can opener. Now, this is definitely overlooked a lot of times for camping. We've been there where you're using a hatchet to tap holes all the way around, or a Swiss Army knife, right? Something that had a can opener. So like the Gerber Complete kit here, if you get a couple of these, throw them in your pack or whatever. Keep one with here. You can take like little can opener here and just like tape it to the top or something. Like have something on here. And even this one is not... It's not ideal. You're not going to want to go around doing it. If you have all the time in the world, it's great. But a can opener is always overlooked. Oh yeah, some beans and peppers. Take a look at that in there. Remove. First step is always going to remove this. I mean, I'm sure they're tasty, but I wouldn't cook with that if I were you.
No, probably not.
All right, so what's the instructions of this one? So this one is, one serving is 1 cup of the medley, 3/4 cup boiling water. So you do need a cup. You could just, levelly use your hands and just say, hey, it's a cup. But we'll be, be professional. Should I stir it or, whatever. Here's 1 cup. You can probably, even with this little pot here, if you guys do want to get this kit, this thing's awesome. I've always loved this kettle, super lightweight, cooks real quick. It's easier than boiling water in an open pan because you do have, it's a kettle, just more fuel efficient. And we did use a BioLite stove to camp outside with, and that one's nice because it's a little more smokeless once that fan gets going. You just keep putting twigs in there. But really, all this stuff you don't want to put over an open fire. It's just going to burn the bottom of these and not be too great for the material. So 1 cup, what's next?
3/4 cup of water.
So a little more than 3/4 cup. Now something to note here is you do have a 4 to 5 minute wait, just like the other ones, right? Cover it up nice and sealed. That's why I like this kit, because the little serving bowl could also be used as a cover that seals up nice. There you go. Just give that a stir. Something to note though, once you open this can, you're not going to get the 25 years. And I looked all over the place to see what would the actual range be, and no one really says it. And it's probably just because it depends on the scenario and how you opened it, where you store it. But once you open this, just note you're not going to get 25 years out of it. So you're going to want to eat this. It smells good. Give it a smell already. It smells pretty good.
Can definitely smell the beans.
Yeah, there's the beans. So seal it up 4 to 5 minutes from now, and we'll give it a try. Southwestern medley. Let's take a look. Okay. I mean, it does smell good. And a lot of times with this rice stuff, the sodium's pretty high. What was it again on here? 24%, 550 milligrams. That's not bad. It's about on par with boxed rice and stuff. Cheers. Doink. Okay, that one's really good. A little bit of spice to it. There's something crunchy in there. Is that
It's gotta be the beans,
uncooked
right?
rice or the beans maybe, or just...
I think the beans, maybe? Are they a little under?
No, the beans are good now. Give it another bite. That's tasty. Spicy though.
It does have a kick.
Yeah, so if you're not a spicy fan, just heads up. I know a lot of people can't handle any spice. This is probably for us. We love spicy food. So for us, I mean, think about maybe hot sauce packet level at Taco Bell. Maybe a little less. It's not mild.
Like one hot
It's
sauce.
not fire.
No, it's not fire.
Not fire, not Diablo.
I'm not reaching for my water.
It's tasty. Okay. Alright, so the bar was good. Very much not a 25-year bar. Long-term storage, maybe like backpacking, hiking, camping. Now, it definitely tasted more healthier because it was kind of like a drier, like full of nutrient kind of bar. It wasn't really like a Rice Krispie treat.
It would be great for backpacking.
Great for backpacking with some water, maybe bring some of the evaporated milk and stuff that they sell, little Vitamilks. The homestyle was amazing, I thought.
That was
I don't know
really
if that's a
good.
word for it, but delicious.
It was really good.
Oatmeal, a lot like porridge, good breakfast, maybe with like the coffee, a little bit of milk or something. Maybe add some of the milk to it.
You could add apple to it too.
Or you can add fresh apples too. If you have access to fresh apples, that's the way to go. This, I think is delicious. It'd be kind of boring as by itself as the only meal though, because it's just like rice and beans and spice. But I mean, if you had access to meat though, like say you had this combined with like you hunted a deer or something or a hog,
That's a good meal.
a little lizard or something, roast on the fire. No, okay, okay, little black rat snake. Throw a little snake meat in here.
It is very good though.
It's very good. So there you go, guys. Never had this before. First time really kind of trying all their spread here. Asked them to send a variety. They hooked us up for you guys to test out. So again, Gear 10 gets you $10 off your first order. Great for more of a prepper vibe, but also just to have put in the pantry. Get a few cans, put them in the pantry, get some of those little single serve.
Yeah.
And you can just go and have those. Honestly, like breakfast to go almost. You can probably pour in a little bowl, put the hot water in there, get in the car and go. Like, for real. The little bars, again, backpacking, you know, the oatmeal, same kind of thing, maybe breakfast on the go. Just a little bit more protein, a little more vitamins than you would with any of the traditional kind of fast prepper kind of food like the Mountain House or anything like that. So, well, thanks so much for watching, guys. Links will be down below as well as that code if you guys are interested in going to the website, checking out what they have available. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up. It really helps me out. Head over to Instagram, follow us there, like us on Facebook for all the latest and greatest deals on the internet. We'll see you in the next review.